Yeah, just like a dead end road. There's the collector we want to speak to, Megan the Bright. But how do we get to her? Is it down here? Oh, there's another one there. Lourdes the Arcane. Gotta be careful that I don't die. Yes, there it is. It's up there. There's loads of scale up there though. And trolls. There's the entrance. Oh, I can't give it a dramatic entrance because there's loads of enemies around here. But if I can shake them. Please let me shake them. Yes, okay. So this is the entrance. Very cool runes here. It's all grown up like that. We'll quickly speak to Megan. I'm looking for 5 troll tusks. There, we've got the leggings. And then we can go into the temple. Very cool place, isn't it? Very overgrown. The statue's on fire. That means that the world has the favour of the gods. If we kneel to him, he is ours, so... There we go. Champion of Balthazar. Balthazar is the champion of many causes. Do you dedicate this offering to one in particular? Let's go to Conquest. I like getting the regen. It's very cool here. Okay, now I'm going to try and read scripture again. Here we go. For weeks did the battle rage on, and those who had taken up the mantle of war grew weary, and their courage began to falter. Then did Balthazar, god of war and of fire, appear to the soldiers, carrying with him a grand sword that did glow with such brilliance it blinded any who it looked upon. When he spoke, his voice was like thunder, and it shook the ground with force. Then saith he, Lift up thy weapons, for you are my soldiers, and must you be steadfast, strong, and brave of heart. They who neither hesitate nor stumble shall be rewarded. Then shall you have glory. Then shall your deeds be remembered for eternity. And then did it release from his sword 100,000 flames, which circled the soldiers, for this was the fire of courage. And forthwith did they follow the god into battle without fear or hesitation. Thence was the enemy struck down. That one was so much easier than the others. Scriptures of Balthazar, 48 years before the exodus of the gods. So there we go. Cool little place to go to. There's a few places like this. There's one to Grenth, and if you bow to the one to hidden in the Shiver Peak Mountains, and if you bow to the one to Grenth there, it can actually take you to a realm that exists within the mists called the Underworld. And it's the only place you can get to the underworld within an explorable area, which is pretty cool. And there's also an area like this for the last god, Lissa, who's my favourite because I usually play as a Mesmer. And that's in the southern Shiver Peaks, and we will go there eventually. That's called Lissa's Ice Cave. But for now, I think we're done here in the falls. You can go further, but I'm not going to bore you guys with that. Let's go back to the Druid's Overlook, shall we? Oh. Ventari's Refuge, sorry. There we go. Right. Let's go tell Deeproot about Dark Oak's warning. So what do you guys make of Dark Oak's warning? What do you think that he's talking about when he says the lion and the birds? I know that Deeproot has his own thoughts about it. This is a dire vision indeed. The lion he saw is obviously Kryta, or the White Mantle. But what of the carrion birds? I must consult with Avinia. Perhaps she can interpret this vision. Thank you, my friend, for everything you have done for us. Accept. This skill here, called Protective Spirit, is like one of the most powerful, in my opinion, it's one of the most powerful skills and best skills that exist in the entire game. Because of this skill, there's like this whole new world of tanking appears, and we might end up using it eventually, but it costs a lot of energy for a warrior, so maybe not. And this one's called I Will Survive. You have +3 health regeneration for every single condition that's on you. Oh, that's not the one that the White Mantle used. The White Mantle used I Will Avenge You. Okay, so I Will Survive. That's an okay skill actually. It's got a long recharge though, so I won't use it for now. Stop and close your eyes, listen to the wind, feel the majesty of the forest. The power of nature cannot be overcome. That is why we'll defeat them, the White Mantle. They do not respect powers that they do not understand. How else can I enlighten you? I'm not sure if I already read that out, but there you go if I didn't. 2 quests. Well met, hero. I am Councillor Vela. I am sworn to bring down the mantle, as well as those who hide behind them and pull their strings. What brings you here? Well, your quests bring me here. What one should we get? Urgent warning. Elder Gretchen, you may have heard, is spearheading our efforts to unlock the gate to Denravi. No, I hadn't heard that. She and her people need to be alerted to the White Mantle push from the west. I'd like you to head east and attempt to contact one of her scouts. She'll have posted one along the way, I imagine. If you make contact, tell the scout of the impending attack and get to Aurora Glade so you can speak with Gretchen herself. I'll leave immediately. Actually, I think I should do this one first. White Mantle Wrath. I need you to speak with Ventari. There we go. He will not allow me into his refuge. It is a long story and I do not wish to discuss it now. I know that he prefers to remain neutral, but the White Mantle and their masters are a threat to all Tyrians, not just Crichtons, and not just humans. This is no mere civil war. There is much more at stake here than most of us know. More than we'd believe, I imagine. See, there are all the prophecies going on about this. Someone, a long time ago, wrote prophecies about the events that are going to be happening. So, clearly it is quite a big event. Anyway, Ventari and his jungle-dwelling friends can help us if they choose to do so. Speak with him, I pray you, and return to me. I'll talk to him. Yeah, we'll do this and then we'll go speak to, whatchamacallit, about moving forward. This is technically a primary quest. You see, it's a primary quest, you get 2, but I don't know why you get 2. Okay, Ventari, there was once a time long ago when humans and centaurs lived in peace, blah blah blah. What brings you to my dell? Valor sent you to me, no doubt. I'm sorry, but I cannot involve myself in the political affairs of humans. I hope you understand. While we have been chatting, it seems your other friends of white have surrounded my refuge. Nevertheless, peace is the path I walk. I must remain neutral. Wait, so the mantle are all outside? Oh god, they're going to attack in a minute, are they? I don't understand. At one time, I would have marched out there and strung them up single-handedly. The ignorance and fire of youth has passed, and I have found a different course. I wish to live in peace, and you and your kind are not capable of anything but war. Hey, that's a bit racist, isn't it? My kin are not much better, it is true, but I have chosen a different life. Okay, but the mantle are going to kill us all. I'm sorry, I do not wish you ill, but neither can I help you. Have you no heart? If it is heart that brings one to kill another, then no, I don't. In these times, a peaceful mind does more good than a violent heart. The smell of spring blossoms can soothe the beast and man alike. So perhaps not all is lost. Well, he's not going to help, is he? Goodbye. Now, you might be sitting there thinking he's a bit of a dick, but it's exactly that attitude of peace and mutual respect that comes to give birth to what we eventually call the Savari. Pretty much his beliefs he writes on a tablet, and the first thing the Savari sort of build their society upon is the rules written on this tablet, so they grow up to be a very peaceful kind of place. Anyway, enough of that. The White Mantle are about to kick our asses, so we've got to go out and stop them. Let's do it!